Sorry, alright guys, welcome back. As you know, we found the bunker out in the smoky biome. Me and Types did. And obviously I'm right here getting my rear handed to me by these zombies. I came over looking for a city that Sin keeps walking by. She's trying to get to the bunker and it repeatedly dies. But, while walking around this city, I found a, which way is this? Is it this way? I believe it's this way. Yeah, I'm having really bad performance issues recently, guys. I don't know what's going on. I think I've got too many, video files on my computer again. I gotta start, 7 days have turned into a daily series because of this fact. But right down here, past the popping pills on the left-hand side, is yet another bunker. I haven't gone into it yet, because as you can tell, my axe and pick are broken, and all the materials I had to repair that, Sin was bringing them to the other bunker. And, well, she died. And we haven't found her bag yet. And currently the zombie spawning is off, but it is apparently not working right. And, yeah, having some issues. But yeah, actually, right here is a perfect example. Just about everywhere south on this map is like this. Like this is common. And I'm not safe, so I can't show you, but I will in just a second here. Alright, okay. Here we go. This line right here is an entire cliff. Okay. This road is almost on a cliff. This here, this whole jagged line around here is like all cliff edge. This is a huge cliff edge. This is a cliff. I did find a military base. I didn't find anything good in it. Over here, there's a, this is a, I believe this is most like all cliff right here. Yeah, this is all cliff. I actually had to like slide down this to get to this town. And now up over here at this end, there's another cliff. My map has a lot of ridiculous cliffs in it. Problem is, I found 2 bunkers in this map. So it's not like I don't really feel like going, oh, well, this map sucks. There's too many cliffs. Let me just close it. I found 2 bunkers. The house we have is pretty awesome. And we are so far in this world already. I am currently level 33. And as you saw, with 23 points to put into things. So there's really no point in restarting the world because we are so far into it. So I'm trying to make it work, and the cliffs aren't that bad. The biggest issue with the cliffs is, as you can see in the bottom left corner, I'm running at 6 frames right now. And Sin is currently at 2. So yeah, definitely the biggest issue is the fact that we run at so low frame rate most of the time. But if you watch the videos where Types falls off cliffs and breaks his ankles, you repeatedly hear him say that lag caused it. Like he was running fine, then he lagged and it made him jump off the cliff. Now, I don't know about you guys, but as you see, I'm running at 5 FPS. I can see a cliff up in front of me and know that I need to stop and be careful before I get to that cliff, before lag even takes over and throws me off of it. Like, the most thing I run into with the lag is, like, a zombie horde. Like, I'll run around the corner like this, and there'll be, like, 3 zombies right there. But even then, you know what I mean? It's not really something you can say... Or like that, how that zombie's kind of just, you know, stepping side to side and not coming at me for whatever reason. But he keeps stopping momentarily. Like, he saw me. I was right next to him, and now he decided to come after me. Yeah, that's the most issue I have with lag on my end. Sitting in our other bunker over in the burnt forest, I'm running at a constant 5 frames, so I haven't recorded anything over there, but because of the fact that a constant 5 frames is so hard for me to play at, it's near impossible to play at, in all honesty, so I don't want to have to... I don't want to try and make you... Like, look at this house. Like, I bet the rest of this house is down on the ground. Down there. Like this is just this little corner of this house. Up on this cliff. See what I mean? I mean, it's just this little corner of this house on this cliff. Like I said, I could restart the world because that screws up a lot of things. You know, it makes traveling really hard. But... as Meaty says, you know, a mini bike, that won't be a problem. Just shoom, right off the cliff, and you won't have to worry about it. But other than that, you know, we have a lot of wooden stuff. I mean, obviously, you can grow trees and everything. And if I head back over to our safe house up northwest of here, we have trees growing, and I mean, there's plenty of forest. In fact, I have like 3,000 wood sitting at the bunker in the burnt forest because I chopped down a few big trees. Because I plan on bringing that area back to life so we can use it for food.
Come on.
And Sin just fell through the world. Honestly, if I restart the world, it'll be because of that and not for any other reason.
It's not my fault, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Because you keep falling through the world, Types has fallen through the world. I have actually ran fast enough to see the world not spawn in front of me. But unlike Types, who can see it from a mile away, I don't go running off of it. Actually, one time I was playing, really old.
Look how far away from you I am.
Yeah, it's a cliff right there. You probably just fell off a cliff and into the part of the world that wasn't loaded.
Yeah, see, look.
Am I headed right to you? No, I have to go west, don't I?
Yeah. Okay, it's that way. Straight ahead.
We're gonna go walk over and show you guys where Sin just fell off the world. Actually, I think that might be her standing in front of me. No, that's like a bush or something. Oh, it's corn. Yep. See you guys? Sin just fell out of the world. Probably right off the edge of that cliff. She probably just walked right off that cliff.
Right on top of me.
Or maybe she fell through right here. But yeah, she's probably just walking along and probably just went right off that cliff. See? I mean, like I said, the cliffs aren't bad. They're not really a nuisance. I mean, and look at all that ore in the side of them. Like, I used up my pick getting ore from the side of a cliff. Over in the burnt forest. That's where my pick went. That's where this this repair on this pick went. It went straight to that, the whole thing. And I got iron, I got lead, I got coal.
You know, if you go south,
That's where the bunker is.
yeah, I know, but you pass through here, so it's actually right around here.
Hey, I went through right here. I'm pretty sure I went through right about where you did.
Because I have a backpack right there.
Yeah, but I searched that whole mountainside. I searched that mountainside for your backpack. Like I said on my screen when you said you died, and I saw you had died, on my screen, I was facing northwest and looking up at the top of the mountain, and your little blue thingy went from here and just started going straight like you went right past me. And then when you had to exit the game because it locked up on you, when you re-entered, you died in a fire biome. Which is weird because, as I said, the area on your map that it shows, I know for a fact you never actually got there. And look at that, there's a cliff here, cuts off this road. I mean, my world is riddled with cliffs. So if I do restart the world, which I'm probably going to end up doing, sadly, it will be because of falling through the world, these honestly fairly ridiculous cliffs. But it'll probably be me and Sin for about the first 5 episodes again, as it was with this. The first 2 episodes were me and her, and then the 3rd and 4th episode brought in more people. Actually, no, I think the 2nd episode brought in people, didn't it?
Yeah, Panda
Yeah.
was there, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, so I think I'll restart the world. Me and her will explore for a couple episodes or whatever, and I'll obviously start doing the crafting again. Because in all honesty, it's kind of my favorite part of the game.
I love it. It's just the cliffs are just me falling through the world constantly.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Even down off the edge of this cliff, there's actually a house down over there. Like, there's no way for me to get to that. And you see the world not spawned around that house. Like, in all honesty, there's no way for me to get to that. I'm going to be tunneling through these mountains at some point. I'm probably not going to delete this world. And if I do create a new world, I'm going to rename the series. And I'll just keep working in this world and trying to sort things out and get, like, all the cliffs mapped out so we know where they are and everything like that.
But it's too late for me right now.
But, she says it's too late, but like I said, the zombie spawning should be off. As you guys saw, there was zombies. I don't know. I noticed that glitch a long time ago. It seems like their settings changes don't always take effect immediately. But, I saw that glitch a long time ago, and I killed all the zombies that were there. Like, all the zombies that were around, I killed them. And no zombies spawned around me for, like, I don't know, 3 days. Three game days. This is long before I started recording. This was like Alpha 12.2. And then on one day, just randomly a horde showed up. And I killed the horde, and then I went multiple different places, and zombies never showed up. And I mean, honestly, this is actually cool, even with all these cliffs. You know? Like, this is actually pretty cool. Just kind of sucks that I guess I got a buggy world. But I mean, like, this is cool. I can actually go down there because I can go right up here on this mountain thing and then go down over by that building. And look, there's an information center right there. I could go in there and get gun parts. The big issue is my axe is broke. It's actually broke to the point where the game tells me it needs to be repaired before I can use it. It's been a long time since I've actually had something break that I've made. Like, the wood axes still do it, but that's it. I don't have the other axes. Anything else I've made, the steel stuff, it doesn't break on me. It says, wow, look at that. There's actually a building in this cliff. And look, a little crawler. But see, other than this crawler, there's been no zombies, you know. One thing I do think they need to do is work on the balancing of the melee. Because with my frame rate and with Sins, it's really hard for us to use weapons like ranged weapons. That's what ranged weapons would be the word I'm looking for. It's really hard for us to use ranged weapons because of the reload time. Like, I don't have any 7.62 ammo, so I don't have my hunting rifle with me, but I could see like that. There's something in front of me. Oh, see, now it spawns it. But, when I reload a gun, it takes me so long to actually get the bullet into the gun so I can fire. So, it's really hard for me to do anything with a ranged weapon, as I was saying. It makes it more of a nuisance to have it than anything. So I tend, like, I have a hunting rifle because it's a one-shot. Right now, the hunting rifle I have is a one-shot to the body. So, you know, there's no problem with that. But if it's a horde, I've got to constantly be on the move so I can survive. And like right now, a lot of our materials are in her bag that's floating around somewhere southeast of me. Which, like I said, I searched the mountaintop that she fell off of, and I didn't find anything. So I think what happened was the game glitched, and her backpack is probably inside the world. And if so, that is a serious amount of iron that is lost. It was 30 wrought iron? Isn't it, or forged iron, right? Something like forged iron? Yeah, 30 forged iron and 30 steel ingots. And it's gone because she fell off a cliff and died, and the game glitched and sent her flying. And then her game locked up. She wasn't doing anything, and it really had a lot of our resources because we were planning on staying at this bunker for a few days. You know, about 7 days or whatever. Oh wow, no wonder I'm cold. My chest armor's gone, and so is my overcoat. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna have to end up getting rid of this world and starting a new one, because I don't know if this world's worth keeping anymore. Like I said, it wouldn't be a problem if... The only reason we moved was because the hordes were starting to happen, and I didn't want to have to continually fight day after day against hordes, you know. So I thought we'd move for a while and be able to, you know, switch houses here or there. But I also didn't have the stuff to make a forge over at this house, so that's why she was bringing over the iron so I could repair the tools I had and then create a forge.
Which I have the stuff on my hot bar for the forge.
Yeah. She has that stuff, but to repair the tools, I've got to go melt down the iron, I got to go find more clay. So it's really become a hassle. And like this 4 frames right now. You guys are probably annoyed as hell just watching this. It's hard to play at 4 frames. That's why every game I record, I try to make sure I'm recording at 10 frames. If I'm not recording at 10 frames, I don't record. And that's why I haven't recorded anything in the other biome. That's why I didn't record me going to the military base, because I wasn't running at 10 frames. And yeah, I mean, probably gonna freeze to death here. And there's the military base, actually. Right here, I'm right next to it. Like I said, you're right on the edge of that cliff. I've already been here. I searched this area. Well,